Berger Chevrolet has been serving West Michigan's automotive needs since 1925. For nearly 100 years, our team has worked hard to support the West Michigan community in any way we can.
I support the community by paying it forward.
Picking up trash.
Random acts of kindness.
Shopping local.
Eating locally.
Supporting local businesses.
Contributing to local charities.
Supporting businesses on social media.
Learn more at bergerchevy.com.
Yeah, what a great partner. Getting involved and staying active in the community by supporting local businesses is just one of the things about Berger Chevrolet that goes above and beyond, of course, offering those quality automobiles. Through their Berger Gives Back campaign, they're highlighting local businesses and nonprofits like Public Thread. Now, Public Thread is an organization that turns leftover textiles into amazing products. Take a look at this.
Thread. We are a textile upcycling company right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we work with area manufacturers to take their scrap and surplus textiles that are left over from when they make their products, and they can't do anything with them, and so we collect them and then we design products and we make them right here in our shop. So Public Thread actually started as a cut and sew manufacturing business back in 2016. We actually started in my kitchen, and it was a way for me and those that I was working with to be able to put some creativity together along with creating living wage jobs right in our community, and be able to design really cool products around the materials that were already here. But what we found was that there's so much textile waste in this community that we actually could create and design products right here in our community using all of these leftover materials. So when we started, we did not anticipate that there was actually this much textile waste. We wanted to be able to make clothing and accessories right here, to be able to use creativity, to be able to bring creatives together and create, again, living wage jobs. But what we found through this process was that there was actually so much textile waste that we had to start to address this larger systemic challenge that was right in front of us. So I think what's happened is very organically, what we started out to do as just how can we start to make really cool products and create jobs, actually very much evolved into how can we address systemic waste that's going on across our system. There are millions of tons, I think it's around 13 million tons a year in the United States of textile waste that's just being thrown away. And in Michigan, only 0.2% of textiles are actually recycled or upcycled. So what we kind of fell into was that there really aren't any real solutions for what do manufacturers do with the materials that are left over. So when in our community, we have really amazing infrastructure for manufacturing. We have automotive, we have furniture, we have nautical, we have medical, we have so many different really cool industries. But the reality is almost none of it is able to be recycled or upcycled after the manufacturer doesn't need the rest of it anymore. And so what we found is that we want to step in and partner with those manufacturers and actually divert that material from going into the landfill and be able to then upcycle it and create new products around it because it's beautiful stuff.
Here is a great example of some of the things that we do here. So the ability to be able to take these materials and create something beautiful is not as easy as you think, especially when you're working with what's left and you have to try to create more out of it. So like this leather here, we began to think about ways that we could make other products. And so we have a whole wall full of leather. We began to create this little bag. This bag is made out of all leather, but one of our other bigger partners that we work with is Chaco. And so we were able to take quite a bit of Chaco straps that were no longer being used, and they reached out to us and said, hey, we have this product, what can you do with it? And so on most of the products that we make, we use Chaco straps. This is the 3D knit, and we had to think of a cool way to be able to reuse that. So we made koozies out of it, so we can make these in a variety of different colors, something for somebody to use. Also, to begin to think about interiors and home interiors, we were able to make pillows out of this upholstery fabric, and they're really beautifully made. They're made right here locally locally, and we always are looking for great ways to be creative. Another way we had with extra wool that we had, we began to make dog collars. So we have these dog collars made out of leather, and the inside is lined with this wool. One of the biggest things that we do, and is one of our greatest sellers, are our reusable shopping totes. And so we partnered with Outfront Media to take all of their leftover billboards, and we make reusable shopping totes. And now we have these bags in stores like Bridge Street. And these bags are such great bags because you never know what it's going to look like, right? You take a whole piece of billboard and you begin to cut it. And so all the pieces are very different. They're very unique. And this is a bag that will last a really, really long time. So these are one of our best-selling products, and they're called bricks. So we have what you see in front of you, bricks and cubes. These were made out of the scrap that we had in the shop, and our sewers began to mess around with them a little bit and figured out this pattern, and we came up with what we call bricks and cubes. Now these can be used for a variety of things. Most people look at them and say, oh, that's a dob kit, but you can carry all kinds of things in here. You can use it to give gifts in. You can use it to put your cords and your chargers and your earbuds and all of those things. Ladies, you can put your makeup in there. You can carry your lunch actually in one of these bags. You can carry all kinds of things in here. And the best part of it is we're reusing the scrap that we have. And so we want to continue to keep that life cycle of materials going, and we want to stay true to the mission and vision of this work. We recently, with our educational branch, have connected with GRCC, and they had an industrial commercial sewing program before. And so knowing the work that we're doing here, we thought that it would be a natural fit for us to begin to partner with them and be able to train people in a skilled trade that is much needed in our community. We can't take everything in. We're not a dump. We're not an indoor landfill. We can make those products for you. We can be very creative, and then you're actually keeping the bottom line of what you're doing going forward. You're meeting your sustainability goals, and they're also helping the environment and the community at the same time. And this is something that I love to do, is invite people to come in and see what we have and see the colors and the textures and the materials, because it really gives you an opportunity to dream. And so we work with manufacturers. They come in and they have an idea about something they want. Well, we have a process where they can prototype a product or an idea, and then we begin to work with them on what's the best fit for them, and then we begin to create those products from them. So you're welcome to come in and check out some of the things that we're doing. We love for people to come because it's an opportunity for us to talk with them and to educate them on what we're doing in the community. But then also they can go to our site. We're also located in the Arts Marketplace downtown at Studio Park. So we have materials down there, Bridge Street, Fresh Time, online. You can find us. We have whatever it is you need.
And again, we just want to give a big shout out to Berger Chevrolet this morning for sponsoring that segment and helping us share more about this amazing place right here in West Michigan. You want to learn more about Public Thread, go to publicthread.co. And to learn more about what Berger Chevrolet is doing in our community, just head to bergerchevy.com and click in the community. We'll be right back.